And welcome back to another video, peeps. Now, before we get into the actual gameplay of the video, I just wanted to go over patch 1.016, which just came out yesterday. So yeah, let's just jump into it and see what they changed. Okay, starting at the top, physics. Fixed various reasons for getting stuck in textures, for survivors upon being knocked down, and for imposter upon timer's expiration. So I've seen a couple of cases where I've knocked survivors and they've got stuck in roofs or in walls, or I even got stuck in a prop machine once. So it was pretty weird. So if that's what they fixed, then that's good. That can ruin your game. You just sit there, there's nothing you can do. Okay, for killers, they added a slowdown after jumping when carrying a survivor. They've basically taken away the effect of continuously jumping. So now your best bet is just to walk and jump over obstacles when needed. I don't think this was really necessary, as it is. Getting a survivor to a chair can sometimes be pretty tough. Obviously, depending where you knock them. But I did see a lot of people in the community complain about always getting put in a chair, which is what should happen when you get knocked. But obviously, the jumping was a way for killers to speed up the process. They fixed an exploit that allowed you to simultaneously pick up a survivor and jump in quick succession. I'm glad they fixed it. If it was an exploit, they should have fixed it, so I'm happy they did that. Granny and Eagle fixed the fact that thrown knives and grenades reacted incorrectly to doors of destroyed closable doors. My understanding is that if the doors were destroyed, or if the knives and grenades were placed beforehand and then the doors destroyed, maybe they still acted as though the doors were there. I'm not sure. Imposter. Fix that hypnochair timer would keep running if the imposter turned into a prop and unturned near it. As it's meant to be, the closer you are to the chair as a killer, the slower the time will tick down for the chaired survivor. Now, this is obviously an exploit that they've figured out. So an imposter would chair you and then camp you, but they wouldn't just camp you straight up. They would quickly turn into a prop, and then they would camp you, turn back and camp. But now that's been fixed. So that's a very good fix. Imposter fixed imposter being able to heal and move at the same time while in disguise. I'm not even sure why that was happening or why people would want to do that. Maybe they got a speed boost, but another good fix. Abby, one of the hypnochairs moved closer to the closed off area. Also fixed various places where killers could not reach survivors. Okay, that's good. Those are exploit spots. That's at least what I call them, where you can't hit the survivors. If you're using Banshee, you could probably scream and hit them, but that would take forever. So yeah, I'm glad they fixed that. Slightly increased the distance between the corn rows, also limited the view between the two exit doors. Bit of a bittersweet one. I'm glad they increased the distance between the corn rows. It was very difficult to follow any props, specifically rocks or corns, which people usually turn into if, say, they do in the middle prop machine. As for limited the view between the two exit doors, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel that the exit doors are far enough apart that even if you did spot somebody on one of the doors, because you can't just sit in one spot and look at both doors, you have to go from one door to the other. The one in the red barn, yes, you can see from a distance, but you would still have to get there to do anything about it. So they could easily just manipulate you in that way. Now, objecting it's going to make it a lot harder and probably impossible. So as soon as they do that last prop machine, the game is over. Then you really don't stand a chance. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Inventory. Fixed items not being wasted if during their use survivor immediately turned into a prop. Now, I don't know if this was a way that people were duplicating items. It sounds like it possibly was. So say you use a energy drink, quickly turn into a prop, go out of it, and you've still got the item and you've still got the speed. So that's probably what that was for. So that's another good fix. Then another inventory fix. Fix survivor becoming immortal if player clicks on the slot with the armor while receiving damage. I wonder if they're talking about the helmet? Interesting. I did not know about that one either. So that's another great fix, and I'm happy they're fixing these little exploits that people are finding. So the camera. Fix that legendary camera did not have a cooldown after being used unless used against a killer. It's an interesting one. Wouldn't benefit them if it's not used against the killer, but also it wasn't working properly, so they fixed that. Hypno chair. Fix that survivors could be rescued through the wars. Again, I've never seen that, but it's a good fix. Voice chat fixed the possible reason of crash when trying to mute another player. Now this I've experienced so many times. Absolutely infuriating, especially when I'm streaming at youtube.com/Tolgrath every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. You should come check me out and say hi. It has happened to me so many times where I've got toxic people or racist people, and I try and mute them, and my game crashes. And obviously, everything that comes along with that. That's a really good fix, and possibly the best fix in my opinion for this game, because that was game breaking, and that was horrible. And then minor fixes and improvements for UI, maps, and localization. So I don't know exactly what they did to the maps, but people complaining that the 1.016 update was like 4 gigs big, and that's why. Apparently, if they make any changes to map, they have to re-download the entire thing. So that's probably why the update is so big. But now that we've gone through that, spoken about the changes, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below. So please let me know. Maybe you can give me a better understanding of some of the things that I've never experienced. But yeah, otherwise, enjoy the video, and I'll check you next time. Should have stayed still. Ow. I literally ran right into that. Okay. You guys really aren't very clever. You knocked me, but at what cost? He died here, right? Yeah. I'm gonna sneeze. My word. That was quite a sneeze. GG guys, well played, well played. Part of the game. No escape. sure what you were doing, buddy.
Emilio, faut pas que tu...
Okay, that was a nice quick game.